So now I hope that you will be able to get a clear cut idea that how the project flow will go, how specifically I would say machine learning project will flow will go. Because until so far, I think we have done two major projects for a easy to intermediate level. One is with respect to linear regression, and now we have talked about the logistic regression as well on different data set, obviously, because there we are solving the regression problem and here we are solving a classification problem. But the flow is same, right? We have talked about, first of all, the understanding part of the data set. Then we have done the EDA data preparation part. Then we have talked about how we can train our model with respect to whatever model we are working upon. After that, once the training part is done, we have seen how we can predict the model, because obviously we need to check it out that whether the predictions are all right or not. And that is where the next phase came into picture, where we are trying to evaluate our model with respect to the actual data that we have. Now you all know internally, when I'm talking about the logistic or linear regression, the difference is between the model evaluation matrix, because there we were using the MSE, mean squared error, and here we're talking about proper, you would see accuracy, precision, recall, and so on. Basically, the confusion matrix that we have covered up in the previous videos, that is what we are trying to understand in the implementation part per se, because it's a classification task. At the end of the day, we have seen that, okay, let's say ki our model is working perfectly fine, and let's say ki it is giving us a very good accuracy, precision, and recall number. Then we move ahead with respect to saving the model, because at each and every point of time, I can't retrain it again and again. And it doesn't make sense as well, because when I'm saying model training is required, when in actual practical scenario, you will deal with a huge amount of data. You will observe a lot of resources are required in order to train the model. So the best practice will be, once your model is trained, you will try to save that particular model file, pickle file, and in future, whenever, let's say, you want to get the predictions done on top of that model, you can just directly use that saved file and get your predictions done, right? Until so far, the limitation is that until so far, we have talked about very limited models. But in future, you will observe, once this complete course structure will be over, you will be having an idea about different classification models. At that point of time, I really request you all to reframe these projects and try to compare the performance with other classification models also that we have. As of now, because you already aware about only logistic regression, that is what I have covered up. That's why I'm showing you the implementation of that part only. But in future, once you will be able to deal with multiple regression algorithms or multiple classification problems, it's your task to check that, okay, this logistic regression is giving me this much accuracy. Let me try other classification models and check it out, that whether it is giving us maybe a better one. And there exist multiple models which can give us a better accuracy, better precision, better recall as comparable to logistic regression algorithm. Specifically, if your data is not linearly separable, that is where logistic regression algorithms won't work well, and that is where we need to go towards other techniques. There are many techniques like SVM, ensemble techniques, random forest, decision trees, which we will cover up in the upcoming part of the session. But yes, so you have to be prepared ki doesn't like ki one model you have trained and that will be the final one. Usually in practical cases, we try multiple models, we do multiple trainings, and then whichever model is giving us a very good prediction, that is the ultimate one, where we will try to save our model file and we will deploy it for the test predictions. Okay, I hope it makes sense. So with this, let's end this complete particular module and we will jump towards the another algorithm in the next module now. I hope that until so far you have enjoyed the journey of linear regression completely and logistic regression completely, with its mathematical intuition and the implementation with respect to the project that we have done. If you still have any issue, please do reach out to me. You can reach out to me via email, via LinkedIn. I will for sure try to respond to you as soon as possible. With this, happy learning to all. And I'll see you all in the upcoming module, where now we will start our journey with respect to new algorithm in machine learning. Happy learning.